Acadiana, welcome back. We're very fortunate where we are right now on the tail end of the approaching cold front because look at all the active weather that this has prompted. We have got tornado watches, warnings all throughout all of Arkansas into Tennessee. Lots of severe weather coming, but what's going on for us is the setup for when it gets here on Saturday. You can see all the winds coming in from the south, bringing in lots of moisture ahead of when the front makes its way here Saturday night. Of course, we had all that wind today that you felt and you noticed. We're going to have that again. The wind advisory is issued tomorrow from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. again with gusts similar to what you saw today, as well as that coastal flood advisory to think about. Totals similar, gusts in the 30s, maybe see some 40s again, maybe even hopefully a little bit weaker, but keep those safety protocols in mind for those severe winds. Looking at what we can expect for our big next weather maker on Saturday, the Euro model is doing a pretty decent job at depicting this. We have showers that are going to start Friday afternoon. They're going to be starting to make their way in as all that air still brings in that moisture. And then here it is by Saturday afternoon. I know everybody has plans. Soccer's going on, softball, t-ball, so think about that while you're making your plans because the main line will be on its way. Lots of rainfall associated with this. Looks like it'll finally start clearing out by Sunday. There will be residual showers left over. Fun fact, that's a fun vorticity scientific fact that brings it in at the end of a trailing cold front. But the WPC has us hatched in for an excessive rainfall outlook. That's because we are going to be soaked. We have had southern winds bringing in Gulf moisture for days. This is the estimates of possible rainfall totals that we can see right now. I wouldn't be surprised if these end up being higher as we get closer and know more details about the storm. 1 to 2 inches here around Lake Charles and then around Lafayette, 2 to 3. Morgan City, you may even see more being closer to the coast. So this is something to keep in mind. These winds have kept us extremely saturated, likely seeing some patchy fog along the coast again tomorrow morning. The air has all the water it can take, so once that front does make its way here, it has plenty to work with to make efficient rain and heavy localized totals. Taking a look at our 10-day forecast, keeping those wind icons for Thursday and Friday. Those gusts are going to stay in place as the front approaches slowly, and then we're going to have just slight rain chances, not expecting to see anything significant. Highs staying well above average for this time of year, 82. Even our lows are high for this time of year at 75. Friday, similar story as those storms get ready and start setting up for Saturday. I'm sure we're going to see some afternoon sprinkles from that warm air advection, and then Saturday night is when, well, Saturday afternoon really into Saturday night is when that severe weather starts making its way into Acadiana. This 90% chance is for the overnight hours. Your afternoon rain chances are closer to about 70%. We don't have all the exact details of the hazards worked out just yet. The SPC will know more about those. I'll have more details on that for you tomorrow, but we'll keep some cloud cover, which is good. If we can keep some of that, that'll limit a lot of the severe, or at least some of the severe risks. So fingers crossed. And then Monday we'll have some lingering showers as that cold front passes. And then what I know everyone wants to see after this last week of weather is the sun finally returning on Tuesday. And look at the lows dropping for just a little bit into the 45 degrees. And then the warm up once we have that sun return back on the way through the middle of next week. That's all for now. We'll have one final look at weather coming up in just a little bit.